Are your hazmat material technician with a cargo tank specialty? The technician with the cargo tank specialty, you know, for the person with the provide technical support, prevent with the cargo tank to provide oversight of the product, remove the movement of the damage, cargo tank with the active liaison between technician and the other outside resource of the National Fire Protection Association 472, Chapter 13, the comments to be the hazmat material technician with a cargo tank specialty is not intended to mandate with the hazmat material response team that must include the technician with the cargo tank specialty in order to perform the operation such as incident techniques, operation with the over the training with the list for the National Fire Protection Association 472, Chapter 7, able to intervene with the cargo tank in an incident, however, the following additional comments to be provided with their jurisdiction as material response team. They desire some of the, with all the technicians have the more to believe the depth of the knowledge for the cargo tank. They have the material technician, cargo tank specialty shall be trained with the meet with all the competency awareness for the operation technician level with the competency listed section. Shall have to review the training with the meet with the government occupational health and safety regulation, National Fire Protection Association 472, 2013, Chapter 17, competency with the hazard material technician. The cargo tank of specialty. Cargo analyze the incident. Determine the type of the extent of the damage of the cargo tank. Give the example of the damage cargo tank technician. The cargo tank specialty shall describe the type of the extent of the damage of the cargo tank and its fitting shall complete the following tasks. Give specification mark of the cargo tank of the reference material. Describe the tank basic construction piece. Give the example of the cargo tank. Some jacketed, some non-jacketed. Point out the jacketed cargo tank. Give the example of the following type of the cargo tank damage and the type of the damage in each example: corrosion, crack with damp, flame, and flame impingement. Puncture, scrape, score, gouge, loss. Now, give the example of the damage of the MC331 cargo tank to determine the extent of the damage of the heat affected zone. Give an example of the MC331 cargo tank containing liquefied gas to determine the amount of the liquefied in tank. 116. Give the MC306 the .406, the MC307 the .407, the MC312 the .412 cargo tank to point out the explain the design, construction, operation of each of the following safety devices. Dome cover design, emergency remote shut-off, internal safety valve, external valve, the accident protection, include the method of the activation, air cable, the hydraulic mesh vacuum, relief pressure device, the shear type, the breakaway pipe, and fusible cup, fusible cap, look the link. Cargo 117, the MC331, 338 with the cargo tank point out, explain the design, construction, operation of each of the following safety devices. Emergency remote shut off the excessive flow valve with the fusible link of the assembly, internal safety valve with the external valve, the incident and protection, including the method of the activation, air cable, and hydraulic leak protection devices, cargo, and give the MC with 306 with the .406 the cargo tank identify the describe the following normal methods of loading and unloading, bottom loading, top loading, vapor recovery system. If I give the following cargo tank the truck with the lube, the trailer, identify the describe the normal method of loading and unloading, MC307 the .407, the MC312 the .412, the MC331, 338, compressed gas tube trailer, describe the normal emergency method of the activation following type of the cargo tank truck valve, system, pneumatic cable, and hydraulic. Give the cargo tank involved with the emergency identify the factors value with the part of the cargo tank damage for the assessment process, including the following amount of the product, both the relief, the manual remaining in the cargo tank, the container stress applied with the cargo tank, nature of emergency rollover the vehicle, accident struck by object with the number of the compartment, pressurized, non-pressurized, type, the name of the tank, diameter, damage, puncture, dome, covered, a leak with the valve, the type of the cargo tank, the MC dot specification, type of the tank with the aluminum stainless steel composite, to determine the likelihood of behavior of the cargo tank and its content, technique of the cargo tank specialty shall predict likely behavior of the cargo tank and its content shall completely following tasks. Give the following type of the cargo tanks, include the two travel that describe likelihood branch release mechanism. MC306 the .406 the cargo tank and MC307 the .407 the cargo tank of the MC312 the .412 the cargo tank of the MC331 cargo tank of the MC338 cargo tank of the compressed gas tube trailer. Difference in the design. Describe the difference of the type of the construction material of the cargo tank of the significant assessing tank damage. Describe the significance of the jacket of the cargo tank, the assessing of the tank damage. Describe the significance of each of the following type of the damage. The different type of the cargo tank, the assessing the tank damage. Corrosion, internal, external, crack, dent, inflammable, impingement, puncture, scrape, score, gouge, or lost metal. Give the 1-2, give example of the damage, heat affected zone of the MC331 cargo tank. Describe the significance of the damage, assessing tank damage. Cargo 2, planning the response. Determine the response operation. Give the analysis of emergency involved with the cargo tank. The technician from the cargo tank with the specialty shall determine the response option. Each of the cargo tank involved shall complete the following tasks. Cargo tank 2 and 1. Give the actions involved with the cargo tank to describe the method, the procedure, risk, of the safety process, equipment required to implement this bill of leak control procedures. Give the overturned cargo tank to describe the factors of the evaluated upright, including the following condition with the weight of the cargo tank, lifting capability of the records of carrying forward and lifting points, collection, lifting strap, and airbag with the safety precaution, type of the nature for the strap applied with the cargo tank, type of the cargo tank, material of the construction. Cargo 3, implementing plan response. Give the analysis of the emergency involved with the cargo tank of the plan response. Technician cargo tank specialist shall implement the oversee the implementation selected response option safely, effectively shall complete the following tasks. Demonstrate the method of the contact following leak of the liquid cargo tank of the MC306 with the .407, 406 with the MC307, the .407, the MC312, the .412. Dome cover leak, irregular shaped hole with the pressure relief device, event and burst and the wrap puncture, split and tear valve of the pitting. Describe the method of obtaining the following lengths of the MC 331, 338 with the cargo tank crack, failure with the pressure relief valve, the relief valve, burst tip valve, piping, valves and piping puncture and splitting of the tear, and then demonstrate the binding grounding procedure with the transfer of the flame of the combustible product with the cargo tank of the other product with the giving off with the flame of gas, the vapors, heated with the contaminated, including with the following selection, proper equipment, establishment with the ground field, the seek with the binding grounding connection, proper test and binding grounding connection. Given the following product with the transfer, recover the equipment to demonstrate the safety of the application, even the each with the following portable pot, all air, electrical, gasoline, ease of the compressor, the compressed gas vacuum truck for the vehicle with the power takeoff of the driven pumps. 315, the scenario that involved the overturn with the MC 306 407 on the cargo tank demonstrate the safety practice with the following method of the product with the removal of the transfer, the drilling, internal safety valve with the uploading line with the vapor recovery line. Given the scenario involving the overturn of the MC 307 407, the cargo tank demonstrates safety procedure, product removal, transfer, clean out cap of the product, leading, unloading lines, product lines. Given the scenario involving the overturn of the MC 331 cargo tank demonstrate the safety procedure, the product removal, and transfer, vapor line, hot liquid, vapor line, hot liquid line, hot tap. Give it the necessary resource to demonstrate the flame with the MC 331 flame with the gas cargo tank. As a material technician, the inner module tank specialty.